What's up, guys, and thank you for watching this video. I hope that you are going to enjoy it. In this video I am going to be going over my new goggle. Those are the FPV.One pilot from Orqa, and this video is not really going to be a review. This is going to be pretty much me giving you my impression of the goggle, and the reason I'm saying that is because, in my opinion, goggles are very personal. A set of goggles may work for me and may not work for the next guy. So I would say just take everything I'm telling you with a little bit grain of salt. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the field of view. That seems to be one of the main complaints people have about those goggles. The field of view on the Orqa pilot are 37 degree on 4x3 and 33 degree on 16x9. Now, people have been complaining about the small field of view. I'll say small field of view because it's 37 compared to the previous version of this goggle, which were the FPV.One. Those had a field of view of 42 degree. Personally, for me, I have no issue with the 37 degree field of view. They are fine. I can see everything I need to see. The image, of course, are very crisp. They do have OLED screen, so the image is very nice, and I have no issue with the field of view. But just to give you an idea, guys, the type of field of view I'm used to, and those are my DJI goggles. Those, of course, are the V1, and the field of view on those goggles are 30 degree to 50 degree field of view, and I've been pretty much flying them on 50 degree. I do have the analog setup, so I've been flying them both as as digital and analog. Those are actually my daily driver, and those are my other set of goggles, and I've converted those to HD0. As you can see, big box goggle. The screen on those goggles are 7-inch screen, and the field of view on those goggles are actually 65 degree field of view, so way much larger field of view than the Orqa pilot. And finally, those are my Asian goggles. Those are actually the first set of goggles I ever bought, and the Asian goggles have a 5-inch screen with a 55 degree field of view, and again, much larger field of view than the Orqa. In regard to the field of view, the goggle does have two modes for the field of view. You have the freestyle mode and the racer mode. The goggle does come set up in racer mode, but of course you can change that in the menu. The main difference between the racer mode and the freestyle mode has to do with how the screen of the goggle are utilized. In the freestyle mode, you are using 100% of the screen, so you get a much bigger image, while on the racer mode, you are using, in my estimation, about maybe 70 to 75% of the screen, so you get a smaller image on the racer mode. But overall, both images are pretty good. They are very usable. They still keep the same field of view, which is 37 degree. Personally, I've been flying this goggle on the racer mode. I just like the smaller image a little better than the bigger one. So let's go over the goggle themselves. $570. It is a little expensive. I believe those are the most expensive goggles on the market right now, including the DJI. Those are actually more expensive than the DJI. You're gonna need to provide your own module. Those do not come with a module, so that's something you're gonna have to add to the overall price of the goggles. You can get the Sky Zone. They're actually cheaper and they do come with a module, but the only reason I didn't go with the Sky Zone is because of the PIDs. In my understanding, I don't have the Sky Zone, but those have a wider PID than the one that are available with the Sky Zone. And this is how I have my PID set. I have them to the widest possible because I do have pretty wide PIDs. And you also have the option to switch focuses on the goggles. Those go from -4 to +4, and if those are not what your prescription require, you do have diopter that you can put in. Compared to my other goggles, those guys feel very light. You don't feel the weight when you put them on your face. The fit is not the best, and that's just because you do have that big curve, and my face is pretty much does not have that big curve. My face is mostly flat face. I may be one of the few people who the DJI goggles actually fit their face, but that should be easy to fix. The only thing I will need is get some wider or thicker face plates. The goggles pretty easy to use. No need to read the manual. Everything is pretty simple. You have your power button, and you can change the way the power button works in the menu. On this side, you do have your fan. You can turn it on and off, but you can also adjust the speed of the fan in the menu. Those joysticks do give you the option to change the picture quality, and I believe the left one change your brightness or luminosity, and this one change the color. The only issue I have with those buttons is that they are flush with the rest of the body. So when I have them on my face, pretty hard to figure out where the buttons actually are. Record button is right here with the little red button. You can set it up to where it records automatically soon as the goggle, soon as you get reception from your module, or you can set it up to where it records once you push the button. On this side, you do have your power plug. It does go up to 6S, and you do have the AV in and HDMI. It does use a macro HDMI. And on the other side, you have your audio plugs and your air tracker. And it does record with audio, so if you have a VTX that have a microphone, it will record audio. It's actually not too bad. In the middle is the connector for the upcoming Orqa digital system. The goggle does come with a carrying case or traveling case. Very nice case. You're gonna have to take your antenna out to put your goggle in the case because it's a pretty tight fit. It also does come with some head strap. Pretty large head strap, which work pretty good for me because I have a big head. And you also get this little cloth is to clean your lenses. The menu of the goggle, I wish I was able to show you the menu, so I'm gonna try my best. It is a very extensive menu. It actually give you the chance to make all kind of changes to the goggle. And the layout is very nice. It has to be one of the nicest menu seen so far. But pretty good goggles. I'm not regretting buying it. And I will see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.